Hi. Well, my name is Juan. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Alex.
Hi, Alex. It was great to meet you. Here's a glass of water, and there's also some tissue paper, just in case you need something.
Okay.
Make yourself comfortable, and let's start. So, how are things going with you?
Alright, I guess. I mean, feeling a little stressed, which is why I'm here. But, it's not that bad.
What are you stressed about?
Well, I don't know, school's been getting to me. There's just so many things due all the time.
Right.
There's no break, and I don't know, I'm someone that likes to live.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I just can't take all this, academic bullshit, and I just want to go out and do things, and I do that, and then people say I don't have focus, or I don't have this, and I talk to my prof, and he recommended that I go here, so, yeah.
So you believe you have some struggles with time management, maybe organizing the time between schoolwork and going out and living your life?
Yeah, but it's not even like I even want to do my schoolwork. I look at some of the assignments, and I just don't think it'll, I don't know, help me at all. It's like
Right.
back in high school when you're forced to study all these mathematic equations, and I don't know, what was I going to use any of those for? I understand addition, subtraction, the basic, maths. But beyond that, that's just, I don't know, it's so necessary. I don't know, maybe I need to switch my program, but I just feel like so much of the academic world is just bullshit crap that you practice and pay for.
Yeah. Well, can I just ask you what program you're in and what year are you in?
Oh, I'm in civil engineering.
Civil engineering?
Third year.
Okay.
I'm not on co-op though.
And was this a choice that you made that you wanted to get into engineering? Or was it more... Tell me about that.
Well, in high school, I took the Asian six-pack, all the sciences, all the maths, and I figured, because I already bothered taking that, I might as well continue and use it, as opposed to completely switching to liberal arts or something. What was the point of all those years of suffering in high school? And I don't know, I guess it's just really weird, because I love life, I just love to live, and civil engineering, all of those assignments, all those labs, you don't live. My classmates, they think it's normal to spend the greater majority of their day either doing homework for class or going to lectures, and that's their entire life. And that freaks me out.
So you feel like you can't really connect to anyone in your program also because they are more interested in the program than you are?
Yeah, way more.
What are your interests?
I don't know. I was interested in architecture. Urban planning sounds actually really cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's almost artistic engineering. It's weird.
Yeah.
Those are, I don't know, I like that. I like music, and then of course I love traveling and trying new foods and experiences like that. Moving around. I don't like sitting in one place.
So you're not happy with your program, I'm seeing. Do you feel like that's mostly the problem between your time management and the program you're not happy with and wanting to figure out what your actual interests are? Or is there anything else going on?
I don't know. I mean, there are always other things going on, and I don't know if civil engineering is the right program for me, and I just feel like I've invested so much time. Even my co-op jobs, they're related to my degree. I just put so much time and effort into this. I don't want to just switch. My ex-boyfriend, he was in biomedical science, and, he was loving it.
Right.
He graduated with a degree in it, and, he really worked his ass off. But then afterwards, it was just I don't know. It was just we had so many chats about how he felt like he could have done something more, and then
Yeah.
like he kind of regretted that he just like stuck to it because it was easy because he was already doing it. And I know, like I don't want to just switch all of a sudden. I don't want to regret my decision. I've invested so much in this, but then it's just not feeling right, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Do you feel that you're relating a lot of your problems on your ex-boyfriend of what he did say? For example, you mentioned that he mentions that he wasted a lot of time doing something that he didn't want to do. So, do you feel like you're maybe thinking about it in one person perspective of he's one of the only people that said it could be a waste of your time if you did change your program?
Yeah, I do try to. It's not even like a try. I just can't help but usually think like what would he say and all. I really miss him. But yeah, his opinion mattered a lot. Like I
Tell,
don't know.
tell me about your relationship with him.
Oh wow, well, that was something. I guess he's just like the first guy I actually really liked, you know, and he wasn't like a lot of guys that like I meet when I go and travel somewhere, like they're great and all, but I almost feel like they're missing half a brain. Like they don't get anything academic. They just like
Right.
hustle, do random jobs, but like they don't have any actual academic skills you can really be proud of, and that's what was so great about him. Thanks.
Yeah, you do seem like you miss him. What are things that ended the relationship?
Well, this is so cliche, but we're at a party, and there's another girl there,
Mm-hmm.
someone I actually consider to be a friend of ours.
Okay.
And I don't even know why this would happen at a party, but I don't know. I was trying to find Derek. That was his name. And I was going around. I was like, "Where's Derek? Where's Derek?" I was really drunk and high out of my mind. Um, yeah. So I just happened to walk in on something I didn't really want to see, and he kind of, I don't know. He almost led me to believe that I was like the one and only, and I don't know. He had my full trust and confidence.
Yes.
I just thought he was the most amazing thing ever, and the fact that he fucked up like that, like who does that? You don't cheat. Like that's something that happens on reality TV shows. Some like friend hooks up with your boyfriend. This doesn't happen.
It's hurtful. It sounds very hurtful. It seemed like it was a hard time. What did you say to him?
I don't even remember. I know people told me that I like broke down. I really cussed at him, and then afterwards, I just became really depressed, and I got a lot of help for that. But it's weird. Like he caused me to feel so bad. Like it was so good, and then it was just so bad. And even still, to this day, I still, in a sense, kind of respect him. Because then, I don't know, I just don't think people are perfect. Like, we all have faults. So,
Right.
it's the fact that, I don't know, I know he did shit, but I still miss him. Because there really is no one like him. Like, there's no one just understands the world.
Seemed like you guys had a very good connection.
Or so I thought.
Sometimes some issues happen and that get in the way, and it's almost like the trust just breaks. Everything before that falls apart. It's completely understandable, and it's okay that you are feeling this way. Do you believe that this still affects you, especially connecting with schoolwork and the program that you are in, and all the stressful issues? Does that still come to your mind? thinking about him?
A lot of times, actually, yeah. I mean, after we broke up, I was just so fucking depressed. I was just destroyed, and I really miss that feeling I had with him. Like, I really miss just, I don't know, chilling with him and, like, having him look at me that certain way.
Yeah.
And then I was just so heartbroken, so betrayed that he'd fucking do that to me. I just, I slept with a lot of guys, you know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to feel that love and affection again, and none of the guys actually compare. Like, I don't even know some of their names, and I guess I just got so used to it, and sometimes you skip class because there's a guy man, like.
Yeah.
And he's interesting, and maybe I hope that I'll meet someone else, and then I'm wondering, why am I thinking about guys? Like, I'm my own person, I have all these ambitions that I want to accomplish and achieve, but
seems like there's a lot going on for you, especially with, like you mentioned, you've had depressive symptoms right after the relationship. Could you tell me what made you get over the depressive symptoms?
Sex. Lots and lots of sex. But I don't know.
Did it make you feel better?
In the moment, it felt really good, and then afterwards, of course, you feel dirty and used and just fucked up, and then you do it again and you do it again, and then I don't know, your brain just gets used to it, and then
right.
Anytime you go to a party from now on, you just think about, who can I fuck? You just look around, and that's so weird. Like, going back to my younger self, that's just so unlike me, and
yeah.
Now I'm just, I don't know. I don't even know if there's really a problem with that. I guess it's a coping mechanism, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like our generation is that rigid over sex. I mean, it can't be that bad if we've always done it.
Yeah. It's good that you're telling me all of this. And I also want to tell you that there's a consent form that we should probably sign, if it's okay with you. This form is about but it's okay with you that I share the information in case you harm yourself, in case it gets to a point where it meets your safety or any other one's safety. I just need you to sign this, if it's okay with you, that everything is confidential between us unless there's something harmful that happens.
Okay.
Okay. You can also read it over. Start over here, and then if you could just sign right here. Thank you, Alex. All right, let's talk about some strengths of yours. What do you believe are your strengths?
Well, I don't know if this is considered a strength, but I think I'm a little more open-minded in a sense.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't follow the whole doctrine of the rat race where you gotta go work 9 to 5, go get married, do this and that, follow a formula. Like, I still have values. Like, I don't approve of cheating and all that shit, but I'm open to other people living their lives the way they want to live, as long as it doesn't, like, fuck with others. That's just not cool.
Yeah, that's good. You have some strengths that could really help you with what's going on, and it sounds like it has been helping you. But between the time that me and you are going to meet up at, if that's okay, if you're okay with meeting up again, what do you believe we could work on together? How can I be helpful to you?
I guess I'm so fucked up. I don't even know where to start. I think one thing it would just. I think it would help if I could just speak like freely for once, you know. Because even with others, I almost feel like they're judging me or just waiting for me to finish so they could go and speak about their own problems and just make themselves sound worse in comparison. And I don't know, just it'd be nice to actually speak properly to someone and figure out if I'm changing my program or not, or if my ex is still influencing all my thoughts. I guess I just gotta deal with that. Just like my academics and my ex's fucking influence.
And I do want you to know that this is a free space to open up your mind, to speak to me about these type of things. Everything is confidential, unless there's anything that harms you or harms another person. I want you to know that. I do believe that between our next meeting and now, since you do want to meet again, correct?
I think so.
What do you think you could work on between now and then?
I think I have to start actually thinking about how I should actually get over my ex. I mean, obviously I tried, you know, to like forget him, all that, but I almost feel like everything I did was more so repressing whatever I felt for him.
Right.
And like, I almost don't want to accept the fact that I was so in love with him, because then that just makes me feel pathetic, and no one wants to feel pathetic, right? So you come up with a bunch of excuses like, oh, I didn't really like him, blah, blah, blah. And I think I just have to accept the fact that I did like him, and I trusted him. I really did. And it's not wrong that I did, and not all guys would do that. And then, you know, maybe consider the fact that not only am I harming myself by fucking so many people, but maybe, you know, it's just like a whole little subculture of us, of us youngsters just having sex with each other. And, you know, it's all meaningless because we're coping with our own hurt. Maybe I'm hurting other people's as well. See, letting them indulge in their own pain. I don't know, I just gotta figure out a bunch of things. Maybe, I don't know, is there someone I could talk to about academics? Like,
of course, I can connect you with your academic advisor for your program. I also do suggest that overthinking over these type of things, we will speak to each other through our meetings about each thing that's really stressing you out. We will talk about these things, but for now, you did mention that you want to accept things. Take one step at a time. The most important thing right now is school, correct? As you've mentioned, the first thing that you've mentioned is school. That you do want to proceed.
I guess school is the most important, but I don't want to be just purely academically focused. Like,
of course.
School's not everything. It's not.
Your needs come first.
And I don't want to just, you know, spend most of my day inside doing, you know, little problems. I don't know, maybe it'd be different if I actually liked what I was doing, but...
We will work on time management, and I can also connect you to a success coach that can also help you with that. A success coach, you can speak to them about time management, problems that are happening in school, and also your academic advisor can help you with choosing possibly if you are in the right program, and if you could switch what your other options are. I really do believe that we can do this. So for your homework next week, just try to take one step at a time, accept good things, but don't overthink about the negative things. I also do want you to write down 3 things each day that bother you. At the end of the day, things that bothered you about that day, and 3 things that were good that happened that day. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's just weird writing down things. I'm not a writer at all. Like, I write down formulas and math calculations.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did mention also that you wanted to try different things. You
Yeah.
are also very focused on mathematical equations, as you've mentioned, with school and everything going on. This could be another way of, we'll see how it goes. Are you available next Wednesday? And what time would work for you?
I have a lab in the morning, but I think for sure I'm available after 4, but
Okay.
I don't know when the university closes or.
Okay. Just checking my schedule here. So would 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock work for you?
I don't know about 2, it'd have to be after 4.
Okay. We have 4:30 here. Is that okay?
That's good.
Great. Okay. Next Wednesday at 4:30, I will see you. And don't forget your homework. It would really help you. And we will talk about it then and catch up.
Okay.
But you will be okay. Just one step at a time. Breathe. It's okay.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you, Alex.
Thank you.
And I will see you next week.
Okay.